Sure. Russell Button, Russell, two S's, two L's, Button, Button.
And then what is the proper title we should use for you, Russell?
Daycare and child care injury lawyer.
Okay. So what's the name of your client?
Well,
Janice?
we have two different lawsuits here. One is the Dominguez family, and that was their 2-year-old son that was abused at Children's Courtyard, and that was the first lawsuit we filed. And then the other lawsuit that is new is the Milivojevic family. Sorry,
Okay.
and that is where their 18-month-old daughter was also seen on camera being negligently treated.
Okay, yeah. So that one you just talked about, Mila Djokovic. Sorry if I'm getting that name wrong, but can you tell me about their lawsuit against the Children's Courtyard, and what are the claims that she is making in the lawsuit?
Sure. So back in July of 2023, there was a 2-year-old boy that was being physically abused in the Children's Courtyard Daycare Center. That daycare center's live surveillance video clearly captured a caregiver smothering the toddler with a blanket and forcefully slapping the child's face and head to keep him quiet during nap time. That toddler's father, which was our Dominguez family's father or child, witnessed what happened when he was randomly just checking live feed and saw the abuse clear as day. He immediately went to the daycare and then later reported the incident to the state and removed his child. And through that, the daycare Children's Courtyard broke numerous daycare safety laws, failed this little boy and his hardworking parents. But it gets even worse. And through that, after we discussed that case in the news, we had a parent reach out to us because back in May of 2023, so 2 months before the Dominguez family's child was seen on live film being negligently treated, the Milivojevic family's 18-month-old daughter attended same Children's Courtyard, was in the same classroom, and video surveillance captured her daughter being yanked, dangled, and swung by the arm as if she was a doll. And a caregiver even made the toddler fall face first without even checking if she was okay. And this all happened on just that little girl's second day at daycare. Okay. And so while we're going through that video involving the Milivojevic's 18-month-old daughter, what do we see? We end up seeing that parent, through the wide lens on the live surveillance, captured another incident in the same video involving our Dominguez child that happened 2 months prior, from the July incident that we already knew for ourselves. And it shows the exact same caregiver doing the exact same thing just 2 months earlier. And now this was all caught on camera 2 times. And this all should have been taken care of because the Milivojevic family brought this video and brought it to the attention of the daycare director back in May of 2023. The daycare director commented to the family that corrective actions were taken, but they clearly never were, because nothing changed.
So that was my next question. Has anything been done since the incidents? Have no actions been taken? The employees haven't been fired; they're still employed.
So after the May of 2023, when we have the video showing both of our client children in the same classroom being abused and neglected and negligently treated by 2 different caregivers, that video was given to the daycare, and the daycare director said that corrective actions were taken, and they were going to address all issues with the staff, as well as set up trainings to go over positive guidance and discipline. And despite their claims, Children's Courtyard's claims that these corrective actions were taken to provide training, nothing changed, because we get a video 2 months later showing the exact same caregiver doing the exact same thing, putting a blanket over the Dominguez family's little boy and slapping him in the face and head during nap time to keep him quiet. So after the Dominguez family incident and reporting it to the state, and violations were found, thankfully, by the state, Children's Courtyard terminated that caregiver. But we fully look forward to investigating and uncovering through these lawsuits all of the actual details and why this happened.
So are you surprised at all that there is not a second lawsuit against the Children's Courtyard?
I'm absolutely surprised. I'm astonished, and it's alarming. This should have never happened in the first place. But it's even more alarming when the Dominguez family found out that their child had been so negligently treated even 2 months before, and now we have reason to believe that this was a regular occurrence in that classroom by this caregiver to their child. And it started to make sense, and now it even connects even more dots as to what this family has been going through since this all came to light.
In your press release, it states the Children's Courtyard is cited by the Texas Health and Human Service Commission 25 times. What do you know about the citations, and do you believe the center should still be operating?
As far as the prior citations, yes, anytime we investigate a daycare negligence claim like these, we always get the prior violations and the reports there such. And we've done that in this case, and we look forward to gathering through this lawsuit all of the details associated with those prior reports to bring to light to show a systematic issue that was going on at this children's courtyard with leadership as well as these caregivers that were involved with these children.
What's your client want at the end of all this? What is she looking to receive from the lawsuit, and is she hoping this shuts down the center?
Both of our clients have had the same goal since day one, and that is to bring these issues to light, to create community and public awareness out there about what was going on at Children's Courtyard, and to hold them accountable, to get the answers to the questions as to why this was allowed to happen and continue to happen in the first place, so that things can be put in place to prevent this from ever happening again to any other family. And ultimately, it's up to Children's Courtyard to make this right. And that's what we fully intend on pursuing in this case. And the families are 100% supported and courageous for bringing this forward.
Is there any questions I'm not asking that I should be? Anything else we're missing or you want us to know?
I think you got the gist of the questions, man, and the answers. So if there's anything else you need, just let me know. I can always hop back on a Zoom for y'all, or you can reach out and we can send any other further information.
Okay, thanks, Russell. I appreciate your patience. Sorry for my
Absolutely.
Zoom technical difficulties, but yeah, I think we're good.
That's okay. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Victoria. Y'all take care.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
sir. You too.